Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. So, I want to talk about this big announcement that is coming tomorrow because that is all anyone is talking about right now. And it kind of seems like, to be honest, we have it narrowed down to a few things. Though, after Gimple said that this announcement isn't really related to the Rick Grimes movie or anything like that, I kind of got to the point where I was like, I don't really care about this. It could be this, it could be that. If it's not Rick related, I don't really care. But I have been seeing some people online reacting to this and saying, like, even though this isn't related to the movie, we are going to be very excited for it. And so I want to talk about all the online reaction because there's a lot of people that are in the know that are sort of reacting to this online. And so, yeah, I want to get into that. So obviously, before we go any further, make sure to be a subscriber if you want more Walking Dead content like this. Also, I'm going to be streaming live on Twitch later on today. We're going to be playing Dead by Daylight. So it'd be awesome if you guys can come and join. But tomorrow on Twitch, I'll be streaming live as well. But we are going to be waiting for this big announcement to drop. And so that's going to be really exciting. We're going to be waiting to see what this big announcement is going to be. We're going to have a huge conversation right before it drops. We'll probably be live like an hour or two beforehand. And then we'll just we'll talk about what the announcement could be. We're going to build it up. I actually have a poll going right now on the channel. So it'd be great to see what you guys think that this announcement is going to be. Because it's honestly, it's going to be a very big announcement. Obviously, we have to watch our expectations with this, right? Like, we have to be able to go in expecting that it's not going to be that big, but there's a lot of reactions here where it's like, it's not that big, but it is also very big. Like, you are actually going to enjoy it. So yeah, there's going to be a lot to talk about tomorrow. So I hope to see you guys there on Twitch. Again, the link is down below. It's just Appetite for the Dead. But let's get into this. So, the first thing I want to talk about, there's a few people responding to this. And so I want to talk about Kristen Acuna's response to the news. She posted a tweet saying, P.S. Even though it's not movie related, you're all going to be very happy with the Walking Dead related announcement on Sunday. Stay tuned. So this is very interesting because obviously, it's not movie related. So I think that's confirmation right there. This isn't going to be anything movie related. I don't think it's going to be another spinoff or anything like that. But, well, I guess in terms of a spinoff, I mostly mean like a separate movie, like doing a Michonne movie or something like that. It seems like it's not anything to do like just movie related at all, whether that's like any type of Walking Dead movie, but it is some sort of Walking Dead related news. And as of now, I am expecting it to be, I posted a poll actually here on Twitter. And so I want to see what people's responses are here. I posted it like 15 minutes ago. We have 61 people who have voted. And I just said, like, what's the announcement? Hashtag Walking Dead. And we have 19.7% of people who think The Walking Dead is going to get a season 12. 41% think it's going to be a post-credit related spinoff. 28% believe it could be Rick returns to The Walking Dead show, like in the final season. And then 14.7% believe that it's going to be The Walking Dead Next Gen show. Oh, wait, actually, that just changed on me. It's changing really fast here. Hold on, I'll take another screenshot of this because I probably just screenshotted it and then it just completely changed. That's what it is anyways. And also now it just changed again. There's another 10 votes. And so here, I'll do another screenshot. But basically, that is, like, this is what, I think it kind of boils all down to. With the exception, and I couldn't add a fifth option here, and that is the potential for a Walking Dead crossover event, like near the end of the season. So getting characters from, I don't want the characters from World Beyond to be on The Walking Dead, but maybe you do that. Or, bring the Fear characters back and like Morgan and all of that, right? I think that is also very possible. And so let's go through the options here. The Walking Dead gets a season 12. I think that is also very possible because, the show is doing very well. They announced the final season. I could see them being like, you know what, maybe we'll do another mega season for season 12. Maybe we'll just do that because people are really liking this season. We're not ready to completely shut it down yet. And so maybe we'll do another season and then we'll go somewhere else with it and it'll be related to like the movies and stuff like that. So I could see them announcing a season 12, but we'll have to wait and see because that could change their plans quite a bit, right? Maybe that's what Norman Reedus was saying when the scope of the Rick movies changed quite a bit is because the show is actually going to be going on for a little bit longer. I don't know about that. I think that'd be pretty crazy for them to just take back the final season thing, right? I think it would be a lot. They already announced it. All that promotional marketing is out there. And I think it would be almost kind of a joke a little bit when eventually they do announce that it's going to be the last season. People are going to be like, oh, really? Really this time, right? So like, I just don't, I don't think that's going to be the announcement unless they're going to be doing like an episode extension of something. You know, I could see them doing that. Now, the next one here I think could also work really well, and that is the post-credit scene spinoff. And this one makes the most sense because that's literally what we got in the post-credit scene, right? And the announcement's coming right after the post-credit scene. We're going to be getting a special guest on the show, which is likely going to be Noah or Noel. I think it's Noah Emmerich. I believe he's going to be the special guest because he was in the post-credit scene. He plays Dr. Jenner, right? Edwin Jenner. I think it makes a lot of sense for him to come back, and maybe he will be a part of a spinoff, right? I think that could also be very exciting if he comes back and does a spinoff, you know, a 10-episode short thing focused on sort of the beginnings of the apocalypse, how things went down, and what happened with that character. Or maybe that's kind of related to like Tales of the Walking Dead, right? Maybe like there'll be a few episodes focused on that. That's also very possible. Or maybe we do just get like a France, Europe sort of thing, like a spin-off over there. I think that would also be very cool. This is most likely going to be the announcement, right? It's very exciting, still very cool, but it's not as exciting as anything related to like The Walking Dead or Rick. The next option here is Rick returns to The Walking Dead show. I think this would be really cool. This seems like an announcement they would make, that he's returning for the final season. Like it makes the most sense to announce something like this because they've announced it beforehand, right? They announced that he was going to be coming back. Not only that, you know, Andrew Lincoln was spotted in the US, and I believe they are going to be filming soon or something like that for the final season. Like, it kind of makes sense a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, if you can put two and two together, and it kind of adds up, but Gimple said that this wasn't Rick Grimes related, and so I don't know if he just meant the movies or the character. So that's why I'm like, I can totally see them announcing that he's going to come back, but maybe it's not yet. You know what I mean? Maybe at Comic-Con next year, they announce, yes, Rick is going to be returning here in the very last season, just because obviously they're going to do that. They announced he was leaving, right? So if he does come back for one episode, 8 episodes for part 3, obviously they will announce it, right? And then the final option here is the Walking Dead Next Generation show, which is like, yeah, I could totally see that also being the case if they just announce like a Walking Dead part 2 set like 20, 30 years into the future. And it will focus on a lot of these newer zombies, and we're going to see how these newer zombies play a role in this whole story. How, you know, Judith being older, RJ being older, how they play a role in that story. So we'll have to wait and see with that, but I could totally see that being the case. But again, out of all of these options, I still lean on a post-credit scene related spinoff because I think it makes the most sense. It's never fully what we want in terms of these announcements, right? It's never that, but I think it depends on what this announcement is, you know, in terms of how it's related to the post-credit scene, because I think that could be very exciting. But now just seeing some more online reaction, there's Julian Cannon who says, tamper your expectations. It's still good though. And yeah, that's related to the Rick Grimes movie thing. Like, it's nothing related to the Rick Grimes movie that's net, but it is still good. So we'll have to wait and see what that means. And yeah, there's just a lot of people here, a few people just kind of reacting to it, people who do know what the announcement's going to be. And yeah, as of now, I think the announcement is going to be very exciting. It's just kind of like, I'm really drawing a blank on all of this. And so this is going to be my last video talking about this because obviously it's Saturday. Tomorrow, I will be live on Twitch waiting for the announcement, so I hope to see you guys there. I also want to do a Spider-Man video, so look out for that. And I will be posting my World Beyond Season 2 review tomorrow. So that will come out. I'll do a whole review on World Beyond Season 2. And yeah, and then I'll do some videos tomorrow night on what the announcement will actually be. So I hope to see you guys there on Twitch. But as of now, this is kind of where we're at. We don't know what the announcement is going to be. And if I had to guess anything and make an official prediction, it's probably going to be a post-credit scene related spinoff in terms of like with Jenner coming back with like talking or Tales of the Walking Dead. I really want it to be something Walking Dead related though, you know, and I want it to be related to like the show's getting a season 12, or we're going to see this big crossover event, even though I might be very skeptical about that. But I want it to be related to like the main show and not a spinoff. You know, unless the spinoff is going to be like, I don't know, just like Rick related at all. But yeah, I don't know. I think in the end, you know, I'm going to be excited for it. It's going to be really cool, but I still think I'm going to be slightly disappointed. But Well, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.